Thank you so much for you guys out there, my viewers, for always coming in and supporting my channel. Thank you for the comments. I like the comment section because you guys give me some good comments out there, and your likes, your thumbs up. I like them a lot, and that makes me keep going with what I'm doing. Today I have an amazing person. I don't even know how to actually introduce this person. This is one person that has been in my life for a long time. We knew each other from Kenya, right?
Yes.
Then
right.
we came to the US. I came on a different level. She also came here, and we've been together for a long time, and it's that person that I go to, or she comes to me for whatever reason, good or bad. So when I come here with that type of person, it's like an honor. Like I feel like this is home, So I want to do this sit down with my best friend. It's not that I don't know her. I know her very well, but I want us together, you as my viewers, together to know this amazing person together. So Christine,
Okay.
karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hebu tuambie who is Christine.
All right. Thank you so much, viewers who are coming out to support Felicitas, to support her channel, following her and sharing, and those thumbs up. We're here for one another. So as you guys heard, my name is Christine. We've come a long way with Felicitas, from Kenya. I think we came a year apart. I came in 2010, she came in 2009. And when I came, she's the first person I bumped into at community college, waiting for a ride, and she was waiting, I think, for a bus. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, we bumped into each other, we exchanged contacts, and we've walked together, we've journeyed together, we've worked together at one of the stores. She's like, hey, come, let's work at this store, I know you can do it. And I'm like, no, I'm in nursing school. He's like, come on board. And yeah, we're here together. She started a business. He's like, you gotta be my supporter. I said, I'm there fully. I'm starting a channel and you want to be one of the viewers. And they said, I'm there. So yes, we've come along the way. We've come along the way. Christine Misati is my official name. I'm a mother of 4. And I will say I'm blessed.
Wow. She's a mother of 4. If you look at her, you won't tell it. But so Christine, what's your diaspora story?
Okay.
Like, this channel is usually more about what's our stories here in the diaspora. We live double life. We live at home. We live in the US. But this channel is more into what's our diaspora story. And today we are so happy to want to hear from you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm more than humbled to just share a little bit about my story here. And like most Kenyans, born in Kenya, raised in Kenya. I came here, I was 22. I mean, I can say I was young, but not so young, because once you have a child, your thinking is different. So yes, I was young, but at the same time, I had already taken another step in life. So I came here on a green card, and the expectations, I think, when you're in Kenya, you are like, okay, you're winning a green card, you're going to America, and your life is gonna change, overnight, and the dreams of changing the village, or the changing your life overnight is the excitement I came here with. Mm-hmm. And I remember we came on June 11th, I believe we boarded.
So you landed here. What was the shock factor? What was this America for you? Like, umeshafika, now umefika America. It's definitely you got here in summer.
Yep, it
You
was
know,
in summer.
it was beautiful outside.
Oh yes,
And how did you progress from there?
You know, the excitement first when you land here, the roads, oh, they're just on point. And then summer is just all green, the flowers are blossoming, and there's something that I cannot really bring out, but I would say it all looked peaceful. And it was my son was turning 2, and my son and his dad, and my aunt came to pick us from the airport, when we landed. And as we drove from the airport, I'm like, my dreams are changing overnight. So, and food was prepared,
Did you start stepping on money, as we say? Like,
I wish that was the case. So I was longing to see that Dollar Tree, but so we learned the buffet is set for us, but we are just so tired. There were a few friends in the house, my auntie's friends were waiting for us. So it was a warm welcome.
How did you progress your life? Like, okay, now nimefika US, I want to start working, I want to go to school. What was that journey for you?
At first when you come, like I said, you think things are just on a silver platter, but it takes some challenge. So the first thing is, getting to apply your green card here. When we talk about green card, the process of getting that green card, then now the green card here is like your identification, like the Kenyan ID. So there's the process of applying for the lottery and then getting selected to have won that green card. But when you come here, you have to apply to get that you have to apply for a social security. So we applied that within 1 week. We got it. Then you have to learn how to drive. I never used to drive in Kenya, and even if you drive in Kenya, here things are different. We are driving on a different side of the road. Some things are universal for people that are driving, but driving here is taken more seriously. Anything little on the road, you are held accountable for it. So learning to drive and get your own car, you need insurance. You have to have insurance, and maneuvering ways, working at first before you drive. Somebody's committing themselves, dropping you to work and picking you up. It's a commitment. So it's not what we expect that, nitaenda huko wazungu watanipokea. I don't know. There are some things we think about.
There's a mentality we
we think, ndafika ndawatumia do msijali, that's not the case, but there are struggles. Like I said, there's the process of becoming and getting to know. So learning to drive, trying to maneuver ways, and then those days, yes, would look up directions online, but would either print directions or you have to write them down.
Yeah,
here I am.
Used to print directions. Oh my god! And then you'll be reading that paper while you're driving. I remember.
So yeah, it this is common for everybody, but that aside, we stayed with my relatives for 1 year. We moved to our own house after 1 year. Now comes the challenge of daycare. I'm working, his dad is working. Where are we leaving him? So we had good friends who were neighbors. I used to work at night. His dad used to work in the morning. So when he's leaving for work, he would drop the boy, our son, at our neighbor's house. That 1 hour difference. I come from work at night by, I'm home by 6:30. He leaves by, 5:40. So that was the challenge, babysitting here is not easy. You can't afford somebody living in your house and you're paying them decent amount. So we had that challenge of babysitting for some time, but we're thankful for our neighbors who opened their doors, to host be with our son for that 1 hour. Ensure that he's safe and all those things that comes with, children. And that's how, I progressed. I decided to enroll in school. Again, by the time I'm deciding to go to school now, I have 3 kids.
Wow. How was that? Like juggling between 3 kids? That's a family, you have a family that you're raising, and then there's school, and then there's work. And you don't have somebody in the house.
That was, I don't know what to tell you.
It's
But-
actually life that is more common here, and we don't even talk about it.
So again, this is what I want to say. You know, coming here as Kenyans, I'm thinking about my family back home, and we all come with the mentality that, oh, ntakuja, I will go back. You know, we have that oh, after 2 years I'm going back, I'm going to establish Kenya, I'm going to maybe build, I'm going maybe to start a business. We all have that dream. And I don't want to say it's a dream for everybody. Some people, maybe a few, have made it come true, but so far I've not met someone who has told me they went back in 2 years to Kenya and they established and did what they they thought about. So we come here and we live a double life, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I cannot assume that I have, you know, maybe siblings. I cannot assume I have parents. I cannot assume that I have maybe my extended families, could be grandma, grandpa, you know. So we tend to live a double life. You are paying your bills here, at the same time you're thinking about, oh, so and so has not gone to school. For me, it might not be the case of maybe educating someone, but we still have to live, we still live that double life of like, you want to establish here, you want to live in America, you want to be Americanized, but at the same time you're thinking about, where am I coming from? What do I need to do there? Who do I need to, you know, uplift? So it becomes sometimes a challenge. And for me, going to school, I used to work at nights and PMs, and I didn't say I'm a registered nurse. So when you're in nursing school, you don't get to choose the hours you go to school. So they give you a schedule. It might not work with your school, it might not work with your family. They give you the schedule, you take it, you don't.
So you have
drop.
to work everything else around the schedule, the school schedule.
Yes.
And then like the school schedule will come first, and then everything else, your family, your work will come
Those
around
will
it.
wait, or they will come later.
Yeah.
If you don't want, then you can wait. So I would say it was a challenge. And like I said, at this time I have 3 kids. The support was not, I didn't have much of a support system, you know. I didn't have a choice whether I wanted to work or go to school. So I had to work to pay for my, you know, I had to pay for my bills, you know. I have my car to pay for, I have kids to raise too, I have my portion to play. So it was not easy working nights. And then if you have class scheduled in the morning, and I'm sure this is a story that can be told by many that, you know, have walked through this path. Nursing school is not hard, as we, you know, sometimes we keep saying,